Chapter 4. The Witch and the Monkeys. The next morning they left the Emerald City. The Green Man took away their glasses and told them the way to the witch's house.
Everybody is afraid of the witch of the west,
he said.
So be careful.
The friends walked for a long time. The road was bad and there were no houses, no fields, no trees. Now the Witch of the West had a magic eye and it could see everything. She saw the friends on the road and she was very angry. She put on a tall black hat and shouted,
"Magic monkeys, come!"
In a second, 40 monkeys arrived at her tall house.
"What do you want?"
they asked.
"There are 3 people, a dog and a lion on my road,"
she said.
"Kill the people in the door, but bring the lion here to my house. He can walk for me."
"At once,"
said the monkeys, and away they went. They broke the Tin Man's arms and legs. They took all the straw out of the scarecrow and threw his clothes up into a tall tree. Then they took the lion and carried him to a dark cellar under the witch's house. But they could not hurt Dorothy and Toto because of the good witch's kiss. So the monkey picked them up very carefully and carried them to the witch's house. The witch saw the kiss on Dorothy's face and was afraid, but she did not tell Dorothy that.
"You must work for me in my house now,"
she said to the child.
"All day and every day. And remember, I am watching you all the time."
Now Dorothy did not know this. The red shoes were magic. The witch wanted those shoes very much, but Dorothy never took them off. She took them off when she washed, of course, but the witch never went near the water. She was very, very afraid of water. Then one morning, Dorothy's left shoe fell off. The witch picked up the shoe at once.
"This is my shoe now,"
she shouted.
"No, it isn't,"
shouted Dorothy angrily.
"Give it back to me at once."
"No,"
said the witch, and then she tried to take Dorothy's right shoe too. Dorothy loved her red shoe, and she was very angry. There was a bucket of water near the door. Dorothy picked up the bucket and threw the water at the witch. The water hit her in the face, and she cried out,
"Help! Help! The water is killing me! The water is..."
And then she disappeared. There was only her tall black hat and a long black dress. Dorothy looked and looked, but the witch was not there. Dorothy picked up her red shoe and put it on.
"Now, how can I help my friends?"
she said.
"Can I call the magic monkeys?"
She picked up the witch's black hat and looked at it.
Perhaps I must wear this magic hat when I speak.
So she put the hat on and called,
"Magic monkeys, come!"
The monkeys arrived in a second.
"Please, can you help my friends?"
asked Dorothy.
"Of course.
Said the monkeys.
We must always help the wearer of the magic black hat."
They broke open the dark cellar, and the cowardly lion came out.
Free a list.
He said.
Thank you.
Then the monkeys found the scarecrow's clothes and put some new straw in them. The scarecrow laughed and jumped.
"Thank you,"
he said. Next, the monkeys mended the Tin Man and gave him a new oil can. He moved his arms and legs. Next, the monkeys mended the Tin Man and gave him a new oil can. He moved his arms and legs.
"I feel wonderful,"
he said.
"Thank you."
Dorothy told her friends about the witch and the water, and they were all very happy. Toto could not speak, but he jumped up and down very happily.
Now,
Said Dorothy.
we must go back to the Wizard of Oz. Magic monkeys, take us to the Emerald City.
Don't forget the magic black hat.
Said the Tin Man. The monkeys carried them up into the sky, and 10 minutes later, the friends were once again at the big green door of the Emerald City. Chapter 5. The Old Man from Kansas. The little green man opened the door. He gave them all glasses. Then he took them through the city to the wizard's house. There, in the long green room, the friends waited and waited and waited. After 3 hours, the Scarecrow said,
I'm tired of waiting.
He called the green man.
We want to see the wizard now, or we're going to call the magic monkeys. Please tell the wizard that.
The green man went away to speak to the wizard through the door. The wizard knew about the magic monkeys, and he was very afraid of them. So he said to the man,
Monkey is your line.
Của em ấy ạ.
It's Toonie's line.
These people can come and see me.
And see me at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
At 9 o'clock, the green man took the friends to the wizard's room. They went in and looked all around, but they could not see anybody. Then a voice said,
I am the Wizard of Oz. Who are you and what do you want?
Where are you?
Asked Dorothy.
I am everywhere, but you can't see me. Now answer me. Who are you and what do you want?
You know us all.
Said the Scarecrow.
You said to me, help Dorothy to kill the Witch of the West, and you can have some brain. Well, the witch is dead, and now I want my brains.
And I want my heart.
Said the Tin Man.
And I want to be brave.
Said the Cowardly Lion.
And I want to go home to Kansas.
Said Dorothy.
Is the witch truly dead?
Asked the voice.
Yes,
Said Dorothy.
I threw a bucket of water over her, and then she disappeared.
Very well.
Said the voice.
Come again tomorrow. I must think about things first and...
No,
Said the Tin Man.
I want my heart now.
I'm not going to wait another minute.
Said the Scarecrow.
And I'm going to eat you.
The lion shouted very angrily. Toto was afraid. He jumped away from the lion and hit a screen near the wall. The screen fell over, and behind it the friends saw an old man with no hair. The Tin Man looked angry and picked up his axe.
Who are you?
He said.
Please don't hurt me.
Said the old man in a quiet little voice.
I am the Wizard of Oz.
But the Wizard of Oz is a big head without a body.
Said Dorothy.
No, he's a beautiful woman.
Said the Scarecrow.
You're wrong.
Said the Tin Man.
The Wizard of Oz is a big animal with 2 heads.
No,
Said the lion.
the wizard is a ball of fire.
You're all wrong.
Said the old man.
I am the wizard. Well, I'm not a true wizard. Oh, I know a lot of tricks, but I don't know any true magic. You see, I'm from Kansas too. I went from town to town and did magic tricks, and I went up in a big balloon. The balloon was always on a rope, but one day something went wrong. The rope broke, and my balloon flew away. For a long time, the wind carried my balloon across the sky. Then I came down here in the country of Oz. The people saw my balloon and said, "This man is a wizard. He comes out of the sky." They were afraid of me and wanted to work for me. So they built the city for me and called it the Emerald City. Well, emeralds are green, so I made green glasses for everybody. That's why everything in the city looks green.
The Scarecrow took off his glasses.
Oh,
He said,
now I understand. The Emerald City isn't green. It just looks green. It's all a trick.
That's right.
said the old man.
Well, all that happened many years ago. I never went out because I was afraid of the two bad witches. Now they are dead, thanks to you, Dorothy. But I'm very sorry. I don't know any true magic, so I can't help you.
You are a very bad man.
Said Dorothy.
No, my child. I'm a very good man, but I am a very bad wizard. That's true.
What about my brains?
Said the Scarecrow.
You don't need brains. You understand things. You can think. You learn quickly. You're very clever.
I want brains.
Said the Scarecrow.
Very well.
Said the old man.
I can give you some brains tomorrow morning.
What about my heart?
You
Asked
don't
the
need
Tin
a heart.
Man.
You don't need a heart.
Said the old man.
You laugh, you cry, you love, you feel sorry for people.
The Tin Man looked angry and picked up his axe.
All right, please don't hurt me.
Said the old man.
I can give you a heart tomorrow morning.
I want to be brave.
Said the Cowardly Lion.
But you are brave. You do a lot of brave things. No, don't eat me. Come here tomorrow morning. I'm going to make you brave.
What about Toto and me?
Asked Dorothy.
We can go up in my balloon.
Said the wizard.
The wind blew us here from Kansas. Perhaps it can blow us back to Kansas again.
The next morning, the friends came again to the wizard's room. The old man was ready. He took a bottle with brains on it in big green letters and carefully opened the Scarecrow's head.
Don't move. I'm putting your brains in.
He said.
There. Now you're the cleverest scarecrow in Oz.
The Scarecrow thanked him. Next, the wizard gave the Tin Man a small red heart.
Wear this always.
He said. The Tin Man was very happy and thanked the wizard again and again. Then the old man took a bottle with "Be Brave" on it.
Drink this.
He said to the Cowardly Lion. The lion drank.
Yes, I feel brave.
He shouted.
Very, very brave. Thank you.
The wizard smiled at them.
You didn't need my magic,
He said.
but you're all happy now, and that's a good thing. Now, Dorothy,
He said.
come and see my balloon. It's all ready. I mended it last night.
They went out into the garden behind the wizard's house. The balloon was very big. There was a small box under it, and the Wizard of Oz jumped into the box.
Come on, Dorothy.
He shouted.
We're going to Kansas. Say goodbye to your friends.
Dorothy kissed the Scarecrow, the Lion, and the Tin Man, and said goodbye.
Come on, Toto.
She said.
We're going home to Kansas. We're going to see Aunt Em and Uncle Harry.
But just then, Toto saw a cat. He jumped out of Dorothy's arms and ran after it.
Toto!
Called Dorothy, and she began to run after him. Chapter 6. East, West, Home's Best.
Leave the dog and come quickly.
Shouted the wizard.
The rope's going to break.
Dorothy picked Toto up and ran.
Wait!
She shouted. But before she got there, the rope did break, and the balloon went up, up, up into the sky. They heard the old man's voice very far away.
Ask the witch of the south.
Then the balloon disappeared, and nobody saw the Wizard of Oz again. Dorothy began to cry.
Oh, how can I get home now?
Put on the magic black hat
Said the Scarecrow.
and ask the magic monkeys for help. Perhaps they can find the Witch of the South and bring her here.
Clever Scarecrow.
Said Dorothy. She put on the magic hat and called for the magic monkeys. When they arrived, she said,
Please find the Witch of the South and bring her here to the Emerald City.
And 5 minutes later, a beautiful woman with long hair arrived.
I am Glinda, the Witch of the South.
She said,
What can I do for you, my child?
I want to go home to Kansas.
Said Dorothy.
Please, can you help me?
Ask your shoes.
Smiled the good witch, but Dorothy did not understand.
Your red shoes
Said Glinda.
are magic shoes. They can carry you home. Just close your eyes and say, East, West, home's best. Then jump.
Oh, thank you.
Cried Dorothy happily. She kissed her friends and said goodbye again. Then she picked up Toto and closed her eyes.
East, West, home's best.
She said and jumped. There was a noise like a wind, and suddenly Dorothy was in the sky. The red shoes fell off her feet, and she never saw them again. When she opened her eyes, there she was, back in Kansas. There were Aunt Em and Uncle Henry in a field by a new little house.
Dorothy!
Cried Aunt Em. She ran and took Dorothy in her arms.
Oh, Dorothy, what happened to you? And where did you come from?
From the country of Oz.
Said Dorothy.
But I'm home again now, and I'm so happy.